Welcome to our 2014 West High School graduation. I would like to thank every single one of you for being here this evening. Administration, including our wonderful principal, Dr. Parley Jacobs, teachers, coaches, parents, and everyone else who got us here. Our 4 years of high school are finally over. We've had our ups, downs, setbacks, and many successes, from acing the SATs and ACTs to winning Spirit Bowl 2 years in a row. In the end, we're all here. So this night is a night of celebration as the class of 2014. Thank you. Would everyone please rise for the national anthem?
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
All right, I'm going to start my speech, but first, let me take a selfie. All right, guys. West High class of 2014. 4 years ago, we all met for the first time as nervous freshmen gathering into the auditorium for freshman orientation. Everyone had the chance to start over, to become who they weren't in middle school. It was a new beginning. I remember that day vividly. Dr. Jacobs introduced himself to the class of 2014. We got free t-shirts, and Mr. Packer did his "Be Successful in High School" speech. Looking out at everyone here today, I can tell that it worked. Our first day of high school was one for the books. Everyone was nervous that they wouldn't find any classes or find any friends. In retrospect, we had nothing to worry about. Something struck me as unusual on that day, the extent to which everyone just got along. We all came from different backgrounds, Yet we have crossed lines and broken down barriers to become the cohesive class that we are today. A prime example of that is the 10,010 campaign that we did, where we collected money for the Family Resource Center. Yeah, the ability to work together is something that we're going to be taking with us wherever we go in life. Something that I think makes our class so unique is our amazing spirit, which is forged through the incredible connections that we make together. A defining moment of that unity is Spirit Bowl. My first year here, the upperclassmen raved about Spirit Bowl, almost sacrilegiously. Now, I truly understand why. Everyone unites together for 1 week of amazing connections, unity, and community building. The class of 2014 truly understands the meaning of Spirit Week. And in our junior year, we showed the rest of the school what it means to be a Panther. We all worked so hard together through the dress-ups, the limbo, and the Death Eaters lip sync. As we flowed out of the field house on that victorious day, someone started the 214 chant. 214, 214, 214, 214, 214, 214. Yeah. That's when it hit me that we won Spirit Bowl. And this year, we showed the rest of the school that our spirit doesn't fade by winning for the second year in a row and making history. Spirit Bowl this past April was the last time that we came together as a class before today. And today is the last time that we will be together, united as one class in the same room. But when we leave today, we're going to leave changed from the nervous freshmen we were 4 years ago at freshman orientation. We've learned firsthand the value of diversity. We understand how teamwork can help us accomplish a task like winning Spirit Bowl. And we've built incredible connections together. I know that I made the right choice in coming to West High, and I know that you guys did too. We've had an amazing 4 years together, and I wish everyone the best of luck with your futures. Wherever you go in life, remember, once a Panther, always a Panther. Stay classy, West High.
After winning his Nobel Peace Prize, the Dalai Lama came to Santa Fe as part of a tour of the United States. When he arrived in April, some snow remained on the mountains. Over the course of his visit, his local guide regaled him with stories of alpine skiing. One afternoon, His Holiness became determined to go into the mountains and see the sport himself. Once he left the mountain, His Holiness and his entourage took dinner together. As their waitress cleared their table, she paused nearby to listen to the chatter. Then, she spoke directly to the Dalai Lama, wondering if she could ask him a question. "Please," he replied. And so she asked, "What is the meaning of life?" You can ask the Dalai Lama anything you want. You can ask him about the weather. You can quiz him about Tibet. But as questions for the Dalai Lama go, the meaning of life is the one you want to raise. I say this because, being a high school student, I have no hidden wisdom about the world. But from a man like the Dalai Lama, you'll usually get something profound. The significance of the question makes it even more surprising, then, that over the course of his visit, it was the one nobody asked. If you had this man before you, what other question would you pose? Perhaps this is why it remained unasked. Nobody asked it because they knew everyone wanted to. Everyone wanted to ask him something unique. Their need to be unique might seem a strange focus, but we forget we are all the protagonists of our own lives. Each person wants the narrative to be unique so it is memorable, though we do not do this for ourselves, but for others. Every year until now, the narrative has been clearly defined for us. It was first grade to second grade, second to third. It was moving from this test to the next. Even the things we found unpleasant, the feeling of unreadiness, gave a sense of structure. Now this organization begins to fall away. Now we are becoming the shepherds of our own narratives. This is where the challenge lies. It's in defining the direction of your own story. How you make such choices, and what do such decisions even look like? This is certainly worth some reflection. With this in mind, we return to the Dalai Lama and the moment in the diner. We have the waitress who asked the question on everyone's minds: what is the meaning of life? The Dalai Lama looked away and back again. The meaning of life, he replied, is happiness. Though his answer seemed simple, he returned it to the unknown. The hard question, he said, is what makes true happiness. And so the Dalai Lama left us with this as our question. We are passing now from the comfort of the home. I'm as confused and as ignorant of what lies ahead as anyone. Still, I know it's a hard world, and everyone must be his or her own person. Everyone must find their own answer to the Dalai Lama's question. But as you try, I'd like you to consider the words of another wise man. You see, my father gave me a volume not so long ago entitled The Emperor's Handbook. The book is the collected writings of the Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius. Aurelius is one of the 5 so-called good emperors of Rome, who ruled in a period of peace and of prosper known as the Pax Romana. Aurelius is also one of the founders of the philosophical school of Stoicism. The Stoics believed that the pain and the torment of life, what Shakespeare called the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, arose from intellectual and moral imperfection. Nature, they believed, reflected the perfection they sought. Aurelius, in particular, believed imperfection came from man's preoccupation with society. Man's desire to be admired made him step further from his true nature, and thus further from perfection. On this, Aurelius wrote, "The happiness of those who want to be popular depends on others. The happiness of the wise grows out of their own free acts." I may not know what makes true happiness, but I know it is something we must make for ourselves. Happiness is not a goal at the end. It is something that comes along the journey. It is not won in a single moment. Even His Holiness the Dalai Lama, who raised the question, shows us this. On his day in the mountains, he was happy. He looked in awe at the skiers and smiled at their ability. But then he looked on the mountains and said wistfully, "This looks like Tibet." Even for the Dalai Lama, his narrative does not look the way he thought it would, but he finds the happiness that comes in living. Don't be concerned with making your narrative different from all others just so it is noticeable. Don't try to make it so unique in the eyes of other people you miss the obvious for yourself. Like the waitress's question, the obvious things are sometimes the ones you want. As Aurelius said, do not make your story for other people. Do not craft your narrative for your neighbor's approval. Let your happiness grow out of the choices you make, out of what you do, and who you decide to be. Thank you, and congratulations, graduates.
Oh, sorry. To me, the end of high school is just the beginning of the next step. Today is just the first of many great accomplishments I hope to achieve in my life. We stand here today as the future of tomorrow. Fellow senior classmates, 4 years ago, we began high school as young boys and girls. We came into our freshman year clueless of the experience we will gain and the memories we have made. But now, we leave as young men and women, ready to take on every possible challenge life gives us. Some of us will continue our future education by going to college, and some of us will continue our future in the workforce. We all have our own paths. No matter where you go, strive for excellence in every task, either big or small. But we couldn't have made it here without the help and guidance from the wonderful people who run, protect, and teach the students of West High. We all owe a great debt of gratitude, and I would like to take this time to express a heartfelt thank you to the following people. First of all, to our teachers. Thank you for sharing your knowledge and talents with us. Thank you for helping us on our assignments and took the time to stay when you could have gone home to spend time with family and loved ones. You expected us to give it our best. You set the bar high and challenged us to live up to it. To our school counselors, thank you for helping us keep track of our grades and helping us with our indecisive minds about which classes to take or not, and for helping us stay on track for graduation. To our principal, vice principals, and all office staff, thank you for watching over West High and making sure everything in the school system runs properly. To our security staff, thank you for making West High a safe learning environment and protecting the students and staff. Thank you for blowing your whistles and making sure we go to class. And also taking our hats away and enforce the dress code. Even though we disobeyed most of the time, we are still grateful for all you do. To our coaches and advisors, thank you for making school an environment of just not learning about math, science, reading, or writing, but of how to be excellent student athletes in the classroom and on the field or court. Through sports, we have learned to overcome adversity, and that no matter the outcome, either win or lose, you taught us to keep fighting and always give it our best effort. We have gained discipline, good sportsmanship, and good work ethics that we help transfer to our everyday life. Thank you for teaching us the importance of setting goals and of never giving up. To our parents, thank you for always supporting us in our education and sports, for helping us guide to think for ourselves and become better self-advocates, for feeding us and pushing us to get better grades. You helped us with what we needed help on. You paid our school fees and fines, and put up with our attitudes and complaints after a long day of school, for going to work and always providing a roof over our head and food on the table. Thank you for coming to our sport events and cheering us on. To our custodial staff and lunchroom attendants, thank you for keeping school clean and safe and serving us lunch and putting up with the mess we made. As you can see, behind each and every graduate, there's a great number of people who have always helped, loved, cared, and supported us in dozens of ways. We can assure all of you that your efforts, help, and love will never go unappreciated. The best way we graduates can show our gratitude is to make the most of the opportunity we've been given and go forward into the world with the intention of making a better place for the generations that follow us. We'll pay that debt of gratitude forward. Class of 2014, I wish you all the best in the many years to come. Thank you.
Hey guys, how's it going? Okay, so my name is Sydney Tahuni and I'm going to be singing 93 Million Miles by Jason Mraz. Just know you're never alone. You can always get back home. Whoa, you can always get back. Every road is a slippery slope. There is always a hand that you can hold on to. Looking deeper through the telescope, you can see that your home's inside of you. Just know, wherever you go, no, you're never alone. You can always get back home. You're never alone. You can always get back home.
What a beautiful sight you are as the class of 2014. You're almost done. Almost. And what a great privilege it is to have been associated with you these past years, to watch you grow, to watch you develop, to see how you have made progress and to see where you're headed. We can hardly wait to see all the things and hear about all of the stuff that you do, your accomplishments, your achieving in your goals. I want to recognize, first of all, you as the class of 2014. Next, to recognize the best teaching staff in the whole world, your teachers of West High School. They are surrounding the perimeter here, and we recognize and give credit and honor to them for the great work, the hours and sacrifice that they spend and with you, and to see your successes this day. Congratulations. We recognize on the stand our distinguished guests, board members, our superintendent, associate superintendent, director of human resources. We have Ms. Castle from the State Board of Education, and we recognize our great administrative team, Mr. DeVries, Mr. Bonella, Ms. Williams, and Ms. Pittum. I heard from a gentleman named Shane Solomon, the Director of Engineering, some time ago, and he shared with me these thoughts, and I'd like to share them with you. I saw them tear a building down, a band of men in a busy town, with a ho-heave-ho and a lusty yell. They swung the beam, and the inside wall fell. I asked the foreman, are these men skilled? Are these the men you'd hire if you were to build again? He gave a laugh and said, no, indeed. Common laborers are all I need. I can wreck in a day or two what builders have taken years to do. And as I thought, as I wandered away, which roles have I strived to play? Am I a builder who works with care, measuring my life by the rule and square? Am I shaping my habits by a well-made plan? Am I patiently doing the best I can? Or am I a wrecker who walks the town, content with the labor of tearing down? I want to pose those questions to you, our graduates, our class of 2014. Which role will you choose to play? Will you be the builder who works with care? Will you measure your life by the rule and square? Will you shape your habits with a well-made plan and be patient and do the very best you can? We want you to choose wisely. Choose wisely, class of 2014. Congratulations on this day. Thank you. Mr. Nelson, Dr. Nelson, could we have you join us here at the dais, please? On behalf of West High School, we represent the teachers and staff. We present to you, as representing the Board of Education of the Salt Lake City School District, these individuals who have met in every regard all the requirements to be graduated from high school, and we make that recommendation to you this night. Thank you.
Thank you, Principal Jacobs. Thanks for allowing me to once again participate in this wonderful event. Each time I'm at a West High School graduation, I feel how proud and happy the family members of our graduates are. I'm very impressed with the students who stand and speak at this podium, and I leave the event feeling inspired and more hopeful about the future than when I arrived. Before addressing the students, I would like to thank again the teachers and administrators who have shaped, guided, and tolerated these graduates for the past 4 to 6 years. Educators have an extremely difficult job, especially in this state. Yet, you persevere and go the extra mile to give our children a running start in life. So on behalf of a parent of West High students, and all the family members gathered here, I would like to thank the teachers, administrators, advisors, coaches, and staff members of West High. Thank you very much. Students, I am well aware of the many obstacles you had to overcome to get to this day, and how important the love and support of your families were in this process. Remember, you have not reached the end of a road, only a milestone on it. Your education will continue to occur in many forms for many years. One big change for you is that, as of today, you'll have to take a more active role in this process. There won't be whistles blowing to get you places. You won't hear things like, "Students, class starts in 1 minute. Please be in your seats and ready to learn." Today is the day we look at you and say, "Students, the rest of your life starts in under 1 hour. Please be out of your seats and ready to live." On a personal note, this will be my last West High graduation as a school board member, since I'm stepping down in December after 12 years. And I just wanted to say how much I have enjoyed learning from and working with the students, faculty, and staff of our city's largest high school. I've enjoyed it more than any of you can know. So, Principal Jacobs, it gives me even more pleasure than usual, on behalf of the Salt Lake City Board of Education and our superintendent, Dr. Mikkel Withers, to accept the West High School graduating class of 2014.
Thank you, family and friends, distinguished alumni, the administration, faculty, and staff of West High School, and finally, the reason for our presence here today, the soon-to-be legendary class of 2014. I love West High School. As a matter of fact, I can say with tremendous confidence that without that great old building, without its red brick facades, long halls and stairways, and even that lovely yellow grass on the south lawn that we all came to love so much, that I never would have become the man I am today. We owe this school our intelligence, our integrity, and other valuable values. We owe this school and its rich tradition of athletic superiority everything from our physical fitness, leadership, to even our teamwork skills. Everyone on this floor owes the school something. No matter how happy you are to leave or how much of a personal achievement it actually is, don't shortchange our alma mater's contributions. Why is it that West consistently has been the #1 school in the state of Utah? Why is it that we always have the most dedicated and nurturing alumni body that I've ever heard of? The answer is simple and extends beyond the tangible and into the very spirit of that great old school. West High is one heck of a place. Don't be mistaken, West is not perfect. There are bumps in the road, but don't turn a blind eye to our past. The future is exciting and full of promise, but we cannot forget our humble beginnings. Almost all of us have been here for 4 long years, some 5, and others like myself, for over a third of our lives. In all our time together, we've experienced everything from the utmost hilarity to the terrifying reality of death. I plead with you, never forget the state championships and the brilliant men and women who get their living shaping our futures. And never forget the Spirit Bowl wins, both of them. Now that I'm about finished, there are 3 things that I've learned are very important. Our time, this is number 1. Our time in every setting from high school to life itself is limited, so don't waste it living somebody else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living with the results of other people's thinkings, and never let the noise of other people's opinions drown out your own inner voice. And most importantly, have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. They already always know what it is you truly would like to become. Number 2, don't get caught up so desperately trying to get somewhere that you forget the reason that you wanted it. It's relatively easy to achieve, whether your achievement is fame, fortune, or anywhere in between. But assure that once you've gotten there, that it justifies the effort you put into it. In other words, make sure that your face on a magazine cover or your very own personal indoor swimming pool is worth your life's journey. Number 3, and this one's the most important, so you guys better listen. Don't overuse the word love. Everyone overuses it. I love your new shoes, and I love the new Justin Bieber album. It's just the way people talk, and it's probably harmless, but you shouldn't forget the real thing. I'm not saying that I know what the real thing is, and I'm absolutely no expert, but from the 2 people I'm absolutely 100% sure are in love, my parents, that the real thing is great. It's just not so easy with actual human beings. But if you work at it and you get it right, it will make you happier than anything else that you can ever do in your entire life. Jerry Zucker once said that if you think of the world as a big glass of water with some salt in it, you have a choice. You can try and you can strain yourself to take every single little piece of salt out of that glass of water, or you can pour in more water so that eventually it gets less bitter. You can think of the world in this way. You can try to remove everything you find distasteful, or you can just pour in more love. And, it's the only thing that the more you give away, the more you'll have. So take all that warm, fuzzy stuff you've been hiding and spread it around a little bit. And then judge yourself not by your accomplishments, but by the happiness of the people around you. If you can do that, you can do anything. You can go anywhere. You can fail at anything, but that'll be okay. Because wherever you are, you will have a there, because you'll bring it with you. Thank you. And congratulations, class of 2014. Now, can I have everybody rise for West High School's alma mater?
the cards go in there in order. Let's progress back. Let's put the first ones first. This is scary. Got yours right there. Go.
Lois Ann Brady.
Daniel Aaron Flores.
Louisa Marie Anderson.
Samuel Prescott Thompson.
Yulma Adela Zavala.
Caleb Wolf Hall.
Jacqueline Meraz Beltran.
Mohammed Abbas Abdi.
Hannah Christie Erskine.
Samuel Prescott Thompson.
Moriah Isabel Renahan.
David Bruce Abeg.
Mackenzie Joe Starks.
Lexus Acevedo.
Lark Sign.
Diego Enrique Aleman.
Brooke Everett Rose.
Eric Anderson.
Casey Susan Coldewin.
Xavier C. Anderson.
Tesla Ann Baker.
Moises Ariano.
Antonika Jade Akers.
Patrick Thomas Armstrong.
Patricia Acuna.
Kyle Thomas Atkinson.
Perla Adete.
Martin Avalos Garcia.
Ravina Iono.
Jose Aguilar.
Silence Marie Sage Allen.
Oh gosh. Wawa Poe.
Selena Donilia Alfaro.
Luis Gilberto Banos.
Laura Andrade.
Gustavo Baeza.
Elizabeth Soede Amaha.
Austin Jake Bands.
Yesenia Arcia.
Avery David Barger.
Cassidy Rebecca Archibek.
Jennifer Benegovic.
Isla Amer.
Miguel Bergonia.
Ritsuko Leilani Armington.
Jacob Mason Berquist.
Hannah K. Arthur.
Dane Bertelson.
Cecilia Camila Ayala.
Stephen Joseph Bigelow.
Emma Elizabeth Baird.
Connor Bouchert.
Andrea Jacqueline Batalla.
Victor William Boyer.
Mary Michelle Bernal.
Christopher Michael Brimhall.
Quincy Marie Bowen.
Sergio Brito Morales.
Tristan Jean Bowler.
Andrew Bull.
Blake Elizabeth Bradley.
Elliot Nelson Burr.
Jessica Briseno Silva.
Daniel James Butler.
Stephanie Brown Richards.
Diego Joaquin Catalan.
Emily Ruth Bushai.
Francisco Javier Campuzano.
Shantae Birch.
Juan Jose Campuzano.
Brooke Elizabeth Burnside.
Martine Cow.
Teresa Elizabeth Burrows.
Truman Locke Carter.
Ruth Eileen Bushman.
Jesse Anthony Castro.
Crystal Bustillos Pena.
Sretko Celik.
Jocelyn Camargo.
Brian Serrato.
Angelica Camarillo.
Jose Miguel David Chacon.
Monica Campos.
Colin Xiao Chen.
Miranda Jade Cannon.
Josue Chin Chao.
Liliana Carrillo.
Alexander Seamus Cody.
Cynthia Sarai Castaneda.
Zachary Colangelo.
Bridget Castro.
Eric Emerson Coley.
Zaira Castro.
Luis Alberto Cortez.
Jasmine Chadwick.
Vincent Michael Crandall.
Mackenzie K. Chapman.
Safat Dilawar.
Emma Chavez.
Hunter Din.
Madison Marie College.
Francisco Antonio Disqua Jr.
Marley Ann Corona.
Cody Daniel Dixon.
Tania Sarai Corona.
Deshaun Dorico Dixon.
Tasia Dominique Davis.
Henry Doan.
Tiana Nicole Davis.
Dylan Alexander Weitzman Drescher.
Angela Delgado.
Matthew Joseph Dunn.
Evelyn Desiree Del Cid Salazar.
Abdi Kadir Efton.
Isla Demick.
David Valentine Elliott.
Sol Maria Diaz Vera.
Andreas Eduardo Enriquez.
Elizabeth Dominguez.
Spencer Todd Erskine.
Brenly Draper.
Ian Benjamin Fletcher.
Austin Matthew Floysen.
Maya Sayer England.
Tristan Christopher Forbes.
Stephanie Enriquez.
Dustin Ford.
Ruth Alali Esker.
Lehman Marinas Freed.
Ana Hepsine Fanu.
Douglas Eduardo Galecia.
Caroline Beaumont Felton.
Gerardo Galvez Zamora.
Aaliyah Fernandez.
Samuel Ensign Gardner.
Alexis Dominique Flores.
Alexander DJ Garrett.
Emily Claire Francis.
Scott G.
Catherine Eleanor Fuller.
Jackson Craig Geary.
Angelica M. Galdian.
Abdi Fatah Aden Getty.
Diana Gameros.
Andrew James Gomez.
Alicia Gaona Sepúlveda.
Roberto Jr. Gomez Torres.
Suzanne Muhammad Garabi.
Anthony Sergio Gonzalez.
Vanessa Chantel Goes.
Jesus Angel Gonzalez.
Andrea Gomez.
August Lovestedt Cranith.
Guadalupe Gomez.
Isaac Toshiro Griffin.
Jocelyn Lynette Gonzalez.
Benjamin Michael Grodner.
Sochi Alexis Gonzalez.
Gary Christopher Hafford.
Donna Gonzalez.
John Michael Hansen.
Michelle Green.
William Austin Hardman.
Chelsea Green.
Cole Alden Hartog.
Perla Crystal Dueñas.
Joseph Hayes.
Lucia Marguerite Guerra.
Ryan Christopher Hayes.
Amanda Esther Gutierrez.
Ricardo A. Heredia.
Jamie Michelle Hall.
Ishmael Hermosia.
Elizabeth Brooke Hardman.
Santos Muro Hernandez.
Miriam Harris.
Matthew Khalil Curtis Herrera.
Jaja He.
Jonathan Lauren Higgins.
Mary Amanda Helms.
Abdisalan Mukhtar Hussein.
Jacqueline Nicole Herbert.
Mustaf Mukhtar Hussein.
Daisy Jacqueline Hernandez.
Chandler Brock Holman.
Catherine Zoe Amonas.
Kenneth Blaine Hyde.
Kelsey Amber Hofer.
Jordan Kaiichi Akita.
Harley Ann Hughes.
Ryan Scott Ingham.
Erna Hurimovich.
Jose Maria Islas.
Manalyn Hurtado Nava.
Angel Travis Jaime.
Baruch Hussey.
Enrique Daniel Jimenez.
Jacqueline Ibarra.
Zachary T. Jensen.
Caitlin Elizabeth Imhoff.
Samuel Todd Jensen.
Holly Ann Ingersoll.
Charles Beraldi Junkins.
Mariah Marie Jaramillo.
Noah Horvath.
Angelica Marie Harris.
Demario J. Johnson.
Jeanette Young.
Un Guan Kim.
Allison Johnson.
Dino Kleitch.
Brittany Louise Johnson.
Addison Walker Knight.
Jasmine Bridget Johnson.
Tu Kamwe E.
Julie Ellen Keller.
Kisione Denzel Latu.
Whitney Elizabeth Kenner.
Colby Cray Lewis.
Chloe Kirkpatrick.
Sean James Lising.
Ofa Kolobawa.
Daniel Wenchu Liu.
Johnny Elizabeth Cluse.
Benjamin Albert Lyman.
Lydia Elizabeth Leary.
Luis Enrique Macedo.
Annie Michael Lim.
Taylor Joseph Malin.
Myra Linares.
Christopher Hinckley McConkey.
Isla Arabella Lubiankic.
Omar Mendoza.
Blanca Giselle Lopez.
Valentino J. Mondragon.
Cynthia
Martin
Lopez.
Esley Montejano.
Cynthia Lopez.
Luis M. Moran.
Brianna Loranca.
Sebastian Mata.
Bianca Lorenzo.
George Frederick Meadows.
Eileen Lozano.
Omar Mien.
Seisha Lozano.
Darren Kenneth Milo.
Cozy Ma.
Wyatt Asher Milne.
Harper Jemima Sage Christensen Mack.
Jaden Thane Minor.
Audrey Helen Mancini.
Angel E. Montero.
Stephanie Minova.
Eleonora Marie Marcacci.
Chase Romney Maury.
Lavinia Maile.
Michael Jack Morrison.
Stephanie Khaleesi Mahina.
Jesus Ivan Moda.
Adriana Manzanares.
Jose Luis Moya.
Anna Elaine Martin.
Daniel A. Munoz.
Crystal Martinez.
Alexander Zaranovich.
Lorena Martinez Reyes.
Maxim Arango Nebuchar.
Margarita Teofila Martinez.
Ian Austin Nelson.
Javaria Sarwar Masi.
Noah Trent Nelson.
Samantha Joan Maudlin.
Keith J. Newman.
Switch. Bridget Hurdle McDaniel.
Ricky Nez.
Haley McLean.
Hai Lei Kwok Win.
Alondra Fernanda Marquez Salazar.
Stephen Nguyen.
Delaney Rose McMillan.
Tien Tot Nguyen.
Marina Lizette Medina.
Vit Nguyen.
Diana Zazil Meneses.
Oh, Marcelo Nelson.
Emma Eleanor Meadows.
Christopher Nolasco.
Shakri Hassan Muhammad.
Henry Stephen Olson.
Cassandra Montes de Oca.
Patrick Andrew Ornelas Jr.
Rebecca Ann Moore.
Edgar Ortega.
Dolores Moreno Hernandez.
Jose Antonio Ortiz.
Maria Jose Moya.
Christopher William Osborne.
Camila Munoz.
Kenneth Clint Pace.
Monica Nahara.
Matthew David Smith Parker.
Giovanna Padilla Navarro.
Parker Logan Phillips.
Tenzin Anemdal.
Matthias Kohler Proser.
Rachel Sayuri Nas.
Michael Justin Puentes.
Lucy Arango Nebuchar.
Isi Lali Papua.
Madeline Nelson.
Diego Rivera.
Sarah Kim Wynn.
Eduardo Rodriguez.
Paola Sofia Niño de Guzman.
Gerardo Damian Rodriguez.
Alma Rosa Nolasco.
Taiki Rose.
Stephanie Orduno.
I'm gonna get up after this. Josiah J. Reinhardt.
Miriam Tessie Organista.
Hilaman Molia Sagapulu.
Olivia Nicole Ortega.
Pablo Salgado.
Fatuma Osman.
Carlos Daniel Clayton.
Nelly Tafoya Osio.
Saeed Abdi Rahman Samatar.
Emma Louise Pace.
Eleuterio Salamanca.
Myra Erica Padilla.
Paul Steven Sandstrom.
Sarah Ione Pagels.
I'll do this one. Jonathan Anthony Savastano.
Mercy Pay.
Sorry, I skipped the rest. Thank you. Okay, on one side. I did.
Erica Jasmine Parada.
Andre Kingperu Melgar.
I got it. Mira Leigh Parker.
Spencer Kuku Hautau.
Tashiana Marie Parker.
Masi Hansen.
Hannah Beatrice Pedersen.
Al-Halani Lolohea Jr.
Mary E. Payne.
Paul Longy Jr.
Blanca Peña.
Alexander Teti Nayata Pittman.
Jenny Pham.
Ishimwe Rasama.
Alexandra Payne Pilger.
Leo Babagila Pei.
Selena Nina Perobic.
Julian Galletta.
Mia J. Prado.
Efrain Prado.
Jordan Powell.
Francisco Luis Lopez.
Kelsey Kathleen Price.
Brian Alejandro Santos.
Sierra Rosso.
Mohammed Salih.
Najda Marie Red.
Angel R. Seguindo.
Zoya K. Riches.
Alin Batista Serna.
Guadalupe Marisol Rivera.
Reyes Serrato.
Liz Yesenia Rivera.
Talavo Seve.
Linda Rodriguez.
Hashmat Shanabi.
Vanessa Romero.
Yang Antonio Sin.
Samantha Eve Saperstein.
Jeffrey Edward Skinner.
Bridget Sanchez Haro.
Tevita Soana Spawn.
Claudia Sauz.
Alec Chandler Starley.
Lillian Francis Sharon.
Greg Thomas Stevenson.
Sarah Rachel Silcox.
Sean Campbell Strayer.
Mariana Nicole Sine.
William John Sturzenegger.
Layla Subasic.
Saul Suarez.
Penina Taimane Skips.
Tamim Sarwar.
Brandy Naomi Slade.
Carter Smith Cyphus.
Kate Smith.
Daniel Fernando Tavares.
Lucia Zina Smith.
Bui Tang.
Karen Soriano.
Jair Torres Rodriguez.
Sydney Ray Spalding.
Angel Demisio Max Torres.
Kaylee Ann Stapley.
Justin Tran.
Catherine Elizabeth Tanner.
Dimitri Alexander Triantafulu.
Jacqueline Christine Tani.
Adam Joseph Urbina.
Leslie Diane Taufalele.
Jesus Valle Figueroa.
Siola Tao Moe Paiau.
Raul Elias Venegas.
Angela Carrasco.
Joseph Devin Vigil.
Jackson Daniel West.
Christopher Villalobos.
Katie Eleanor Nestor.
Alan Viveros.
Milo Stephen Marsden.
Sydney Alexis Tahuni.
Guadalupe Terrones.
Newton Muai.
Chloe Tempest Thomas.
Ruyan Zhang.
Nayeli Torresia.
Tanner Lee Holcomb.
Jennifer Karen Torres.
Kathy Zhang.
Hui Tan Tran.
Cedric Walker.
Jennifer Mai Tran.
Paul Larbi Waza.
Kan Tran.
Christoph Weekly.
Cynthia Lisbeth Trujillo.
John Charles Weiss.
Jenica Michaela Trujillo.
John Francis Whitby.
Crystal Viola Tuitavuki.
James Wella Williams.
Ha Ne Tung.
Noble Sage Williamson.
Rachel Marie Urban.
Jake Charles Wilkinson.
Caleb Jordan Winston.
Tanya Valdez.
Zachary Robert Wolf.
Perla Ruby Valladares.
Charles Yang.
Connie Vasquez.
Gavin Douglas Yela.
Nancy Belize.
Andrew Jorgensen.
Erin Marie Villarreal.
Roberto Zavala.
Iris Chuk Ying Wan.
Samuel Francisco Zamora.
Yuxiao Michelle Wei.
Seth Alexander Zebrak.
Amanda Marilee Whitaker.
Mackenzie Ann Langvart.
Amalia Fasi Fatafehi Wolfgram.
Tingy Rachel Wu.
Hawa Hassan Yarrow.
Edith Zamora Baez.
Suzelle Zamora Vasquez.
Samuel Timothy Hatch.